What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again. First listen, Plizank. Today, man, it is day 16. My barber just told me that he can't cut me for another 30 days. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Y'all know me, man. For the most part, I really don't care about appearance, but just to look somewhat presentable, I guess professional on video, you know, I like to kind of clean up a little bit. And it's just like, I don't know if I can really survive 30 days. 30 days is a long time to have a full beard and hair. You know, I already have enough hair as it is around my face. I don't know if I can actually handle that long of a time just to not get a haircut. I love my barbers, bro. Look, sometimes if you choose your girl, your barber, I might choose my barber, bro. I might have to contemplate around that shit. Most likely I end up choosing my girl, but my barber might be there, all right? We might have to do some 50-50. Anyways, man, another first listen, man. We are going to listen to Jack Harlow today. I know his EP came out a couple weeks back when The Weeknd and Eternal Atake dropped, so it was kind of overshadowed by that, but you guys said it was a solid EP. I've never heard of Jack Harlow, all right? I've never heard of him, but a lot of you guys are saying to listen to him. I'm seeing his picture right here, because the first track we're going to listen to is Sundown, but I'm seeing the picture right here. White guy, all right? And I can kind of see why it's a little mix between my followers, because everybody likes to bring race into the table, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like just trying to knock him down just because he's a white dude. They said y'all said he was a rapper, a melodic rapper. Hey, I'm just here to listen to him, all right? No judging before I actually go into his discography. We're gonna listen to 3 songs like I always do, and we're gonna keep it moving like that. Anyways, like always, been talking too much, man. We got Jack Harlow first listen. Y'all ready? All right, the first track, what I just said.
Tab with a synthetic sundown, 45 minutes till the shit set it. Check it for the kid, I had a chin check him, big move. And we teach a town chick, try and tell her what a big red is. I'm a kin to
hey. Okay, melodic rap, y'all know how I feel about it. Look, I already tell y'all, man, with the melodic shit, y'all always gonna get to me, all right? I feel like now, today's music, today's climate, you gotta be versatile, all right? You cannot just be a rapper, all right? That's not how shit works nowadays, all right? You have to have some type of melody towards you. You have to have some type of like bar, some type of flow switch, something that like puts you to that next level, because just being a rapper with bars nowadays is not going to get you to the top. It just is what it is. We are in a different time of music, and we're in a different time of hip hop.
Hit you with the words of wisdom. New balance on me while I'm searching for sun. Peel off like my skin when it get burnt in the sun.
He said, like my skin peeling when it's burnt in the sun. Who can relate?
Comfortably,
hey.
Yeah. I'm off a tab with that synthetic sundown, 45 minutes till the shit set it.
I like the beat though.
Check it for the kid.
I gotta say, man, I'm a little surprised, all right? Especially from this picture that I'm looking at. Like I said, I don't judge, but you know, first impressions. I'm looking at the picture, I'm just like, I would not have expected him to come like that. That was hard. That track was hard. There's probably many more tracks that I haven't gotten to, but for a first track, you guys, for the people that came on Twitter, you guys threw me the tracks. All right, you guys gonna throw me the best tracks. I get it. All right, so this is probably the best of his best. I tried not to pick the ones that picked the most. I picked the 3. The next one I'm listening to is What's Poppin'. That's probably the one that's requested the most. I can see right here 90 million hits on Spotify. So that's the #1 track. But then after that, I'm going to listen to Wanna See Some Ass, because that's the one Tabby requested. So I'm just saying, like, that's not bad. You know, like, I feel like when you are a white rapper in hip-hop, it's kind of just being like a black man in America. Like, you understand that feeling, because you are now an outcast. Everybody is going against, you're doubted, all right? Soon as you come in the game, you are already hated, period. And it's such sad to say, you are already hated. The difference is, I feel like when you do make it, you know, the M's, you know what I'm saying? The Hobsons, did I say Hobson? Fuck, my bad. The NFs, all right? Who was Mac Millers, you know, artists like that. When you are accepted into the barbecue, all right, then I feel like you are now on this pedestal at that point, because you got through all the odds. Because like I said, we are in a game full of black, African-American rappers, R&B artists, hip-hop. That's what the game is, all right? And you basically being thrown out to the wolves. So we're going to talk about that a little after, man. Next track, What's Poppin'? Let's get it.
I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
Yo, what's in the top 10? Ooh,
Her don't let her friends know. In the Ville and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine event.
This nigga sound like a trap nigga. What? He sound like a trap nigga.
Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't murder my ego.
Yeah.
She heard of my deep stroke. She said, babe, does it hurt when I deep throat? It does.
It does. Why would it hurt when you deep throat? I mean, I don't know about y'all, bro, but when I done had me some throatzillas, it ain't never hurt. Like, I mean, if first of all, if you a throatzilla, then you on the next level, all right? You is next level head giver, all right? So why would it hurt? Because at that point, she a professional. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah.
Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't involved and it's very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals are sharing the section. BB Simon belt on me and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent.
He said that's my type of. He say petite. He said that's my type of distraction. That bitch is Latin. He ain't never lied. He never lied.
Got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
All right, first of all, man, before we continue, man, we got to give big ups to his production team. All right, for the Sundown, what's poppin'? I always say, man, your producer is just as good as your raps. All right, you definitely need a sick flow. I mean, a sick beat, some sick sounds behind what you are saying. Because, like I said, you could say the most hardest shit, but if you say it over Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, people ain't gonna take you serious. People ain't gonna listen to that shit because it's just like, what the fuck is this motherfucking lullaby, storytelling shit? Nobody wants to hear that shit. So I feel like with Jack Harlow, man, the way he raps, it's crazy too because the way he raps, he's not a bad rapper. He's definitely a great rapper. But what happens is, and I can look, I'm assuming this. What happens is, well, first of all, anytime you talk about NBA, anytime you talk about sports, and you kind of just put it into your raps, people are always gonna fuck with that shit too. Like Stockton, sports in the top 10. That's fire. But the one thing I want to get at is, like, the man was rapping, right? I'm not going to sit here and say he sounds like a black dude, but the man's rapping and he sounds like a rapper, right? But I feel like when anybody, most people nowadays look at this picture, they're like, oh, instantly throw the race car. Happens to Logic, happens to Eminem now. It didn't happen to him before, but it happens to Eminem. Actually, it did happen to him before. I was a little young. Happens to Eminem now. It happens to Mac Miller at the beginning of his mixtape career. A lot of people was clowning him. Not everybody was about the party shit and smoking blunts. Nobody was about that back in the day. They were talking about Mac Miller as well. Kind of just criticizing him for being this like white rapper. I'm trying to think. NF gets it heavy. All right, people call NF corny all the time, and I've heard 2 songs now from NF, and NF is just he got bars. For him to not curse and whatnot, he got bars. So I feel like it's kind of just hard for people. Because they always got to attach an image to a sound. And that's for me. That's kind of why I say separate the music from the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how I feel. Macklemore is another one. So I was just kind of just like, damn. Like, I mean, this is fire. That was fire right there. That's not a bad track. 2 beats in a row. That's fire. But the next track I feel like is going to be a troll. I want to see some ass. Featuring Jesse Meami.
I want to see some ass. I want to see some ass. Baby, can you do it like that? The whole squad getting fucked up ass.
See, this is what my brother. He sounds like he don't sound white right here. Period. He don't sound right. And if anybody didn't know that, they would be signing this mother. That's far. That it's not a troll so far. But I wanna see some man. And you hear the 808s hitting like that.
Friend, well he just not that. And I don't know how to behave. I'ma tell her be safe. I don't need a pussy. I'ma tell her be safe.
That's the kid shit right there. You don't eat the pussy. That's crazy, because I be going crazy in that thing.
Sons, do you want 4? Because I need one. Do you got horse? Because I be one. Going all night like the reruns. Ooh. I want to see some ass. I want to see some ass. Baby, can you do it like that?
Alright, I'm gonna say it right, this man. I'm a little biased. I'm a tad bit biased just because you guys know I love the melodic sounds from a rapper or hip hop artist, what you guys want to label as. But I think that just Jack Harlow for a first listen, man, it's not that bad. Like I didn't expect that. All right, those are 3 solid tracks. Definitely in today's climate, that passes. All right, it's exactly what everybody wants to hear. He got a little flair to him. Probably not the most lyrical person in terms of meaning, conscious content, but that's not what I expected from him. With hearing those traps, hearing them 808s hit, I definitely feel like he's just one of the trap artists, you know what I'm saying? Not a trap artist, but Because when I say trap artists, I'm talking about like Young Jeezy. I'm talking about like the old school trap artists, you know, the T.I.s, you know, like those kind of, that's a trap artist to me. Young Thug is kind of the switch now where it's trap, but it's not as much. You know, now it's more of just how the sound is rather than what is actually being talked about and being said. But I feel like right now, Jack Harlow, man, new age trap, man. I feel like the problem is just his skin color, right? A lot of people are really gonna like bash him just because they're not giving him a chance, just because what his skin color is, instead of just kind of just listening to the music. And for me, you know, I've listened to my fair share of artists. I listen to a lot of. I think what the problem is too, it's more of the stereotype, right? I know when I was in the hood, and I don't speak for all the people in the hood, but when I was in the hood, man, no one was listening to rock, all right? I got laughed at for listening to Metallica and Linkin Park and all them cool cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got clowned for that. And you kind of kept it a secret, you know, listening to those artists. You really didn't put that on, like, hey, look, I'm an emo kid, because if you were listening to rock music, you were considered emo. You know, you were listening like that listening to Eminem back in the day it was kind of cool, but it was kind of just like, you listen to this motherfucker, you know, they would say the C word. I ain't gonna say it right now, but they'll say the C word. So I feel like now in this age, you know, a lot of stuff is more open. Still a little problem for it, but you know, way more open than it was before, and it gives an outlet for this kid like Jack Harlow to kind of just step in and do his thing. You know, I wouldn't knock him. You know what I'm saying? Like for the 3 tracks that I've heard, they were definitely solid for me. I do want to listen to a little bit more. I'm gonna do a part 2. You guys know how that works. 3,000 likes, new vinyl on the wall, and we'll get a part 2. And I still need 3,000 likes for that NF. So maybe we'll do both of them, NF and Jack Harlow. But I just feel like more talent than color. That's what it is. And I think that from here, what I heard, you know, he's definitely on, not I'm saying on par, but he's definitely in a direction where he can sell records and he can make some good music that kind of get the party started. Because I feel like, well, in terms of party music, I mean, when I was in college, man, we had Kid Ink. When I was in high school, we had T-Pain. You know, so college-wise, you know, with Kid Ink doing his thing, he could give us kind of a vibe like that, just really from party music. Chris Brown kind of been doing it ever since high school as well. I feel like he can kind of just go in that lane and kind of just make good melodic music and kind of just chill with it. You know, that's just my opinion. But get in the comment box below, man. Let me know what's your favorite track, man. Let me know which track you like, which track you dislike out of the 3. Give me some more tracks to listen to in the comment box below. I will probably listen to his EP. Maybe I might do it live on a stream. I don't know yet, depending on how many likes I get on this video. Deferring feedback, reciprocation. I always tell y'all that. Reciprocation. You guys give me, I give you. That's how it goes around here. But I'm kind of cool with that, man. For a track that I thought was going to be a troll and I want to see some ass, that wasn't as troll as I thought. What's Poppin' was probably the best track I've heard out of all 3 of them. But that Sundown was definitely cool, too. I definitely was vibing with that Sundown. We'll keep it like that, man. Until next time, it's been with Dev. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Follow me on social media if you want to hear. And until the next time, man, we're out. Peace.